number of my friends said to me that if I was going to speak tonight, they were going to head for the men's room. But this is an opportunity for me, and it's something that I've dreamed of for a long, long time. First of all, I'd like to welcome all of you here this evening. Certainly, it's a very, very important occasion for my daughter and Josh, and we're so pleased that all of you could make it. Many of you have traveled from long distances. Christopher's from Iceland. And then we have family from Washington State, from Florida, Colorado, obviously Massachusetts, New York, all of the New England states, New Hampshire, but it is great to have everybody here. So I thank you for that. I know it's appreciated by Josh and Karissa. Over the last couple of years, I've had the good fortune, Sylvia and myself, to be able to get to know Josh's folks. We've spent some holidays together. And we're delighted that Nancy and Neil are joining us along with Christopher, Kathy, the rest of your family and friends into our lives. Certainly it's important for Karissa, and we welcome that, so thank you very much. Finally, and I shouldn't say finally, because this could go on for a little while. Don't give me a mic. It's one of those things that over the last couple of months, I got to learn an awful lot about planning a wedding. I never realized what went into it. And certainly, one thing I did learn is just stay out of the way. But I'll tell you, there's some thanks that have to go out to my wife. Certainly, Sylvia did a great job in trying to work with Karissa and Josh. And to Neil and Nancy, from a distance, I know it's difficult, but thank you so much. And finally, you two are unbelievable. For any of you that came in last night and had the opportunity to join us, that was their idea. And it really went off well. We had a wonderful reception, and I think everybody had a good time. And today, a lot of people told me they enjoyed the trolley ride, which was Sylvia's idea. And it turned out really, really well. So those are a couple of things that I learned. I also learned that although you think everything is going really well, it doesn't always happen that way. At 1 o'clock this afternoon, my wife was in urgent care. She had a sinus infection. I know she's going to be upset with me for saying it, but I've got the microphone. And I lost my keys. I had all of Carissa's stuff in my car. I was panic-stricken. I couldn't find her veil. She was at the hairdresser's. It was not an easy couple of hours. Anyway, we managed and we did it. Which leads me now to where I am right now. And that is, I'd like to talk personally to my daughter in particular. We've been close for a long time. Karissa won me over when I first met her with those big dimples and that bubbly personality that hasn't changed a bit. I realize as I get older just how empty my life would have been without you coming into it. We've had a special bond. And I'll tell you, as a father, it's meant so much to me. To watch you grow up, I've enjoyed every minute of it. For you to become such a beautiful, intelligent, and charming young lady, Josh is a very fortunate young man. There's no question in my mind. Speaking of Josh, I don't want to leave you out altogether, Josh. Josh is everything that I could have dreamed of for a husband for my daughter. He's just such a class act. I had a long script. I don't want to go on forever and ever. I'll have things being thrown at me. But I did do this. When Josh came up, and just how classy a guy he is. When Josh came, he called and he said, geez, I'd like to speak to, well, actually he said he was coming up on a business trip. And so we'd like to get together for dinner. I'm really stupid. We got together for dinner, and he said, I'd like to get permission to take your daughter's hand in marriage. I was just beside myself. And I think I didn't know what to say other than, oh boy, I have been waiting for this guy to do this for the last year. I think the world of him. Josh is a very classy young man. He's going to make one heck of a husband. And I'm very, very proud to call you my son-in-law. It's going to be a really great ride, a really great ride. Without belaboring this anymore, Karissa, you've made a very wise decision in marrying Josh. And Josh, you've made the best decision of your life. So, if you'd all raise your glass. My daughter Karissa, from my perspective, was a gift from God. And I am so proud and honored to have been your dad. I hope that God is going to continue to bless you and your new husband, Josh, and that you'll be filled with love and happiness and kindness for the rest of your lives. I love both of you, and I can't wait for you to come back and tell me how your honeymoon was. Congratulations.
Nice job, Bob.
Hey.
Very nice. So I'd like to invite everybody to stand right now. We have a blessing. And I want to call Joanne Allclear up to the microphone for the blessing this evening.